Absolutely. Here's a full true story script for the Beale ciphers presented in a documentary-style narrative. It includes historical facts, key players, and the timeline. Written in an engaging storytelling format that could be used for a video script, podcast episode, or short film narration. Title: The Beale Ciphers, America's Greatest Buried Treasure Mystery. Intro: mysterious music, dark fade in narrator, calm, ominous tone. In the early 1800s, a man rode into a Virginia tavern carrying a box that may still contain the key to one of America's greatest unsolved mysteries, a hidden treasure worth over $60 million, buried somewhere in the hills of Bedford County, Virginia. His name was Thomas J. Beale, and what he left behind are known as the Beale ciphers, 3 coded messages. Only one has ever been solved. Act 1. The man behind the ciphers narrator. Little is known about Thomas Jefferson Beale. He was reportedly a frontiersman and adventurer, possibly from Virginia himself. According to legend, in 1820, Beale stopped at the Washington Hotel in Lynchburg, Virginia, run by a man named Robert Morris. He gave Morris a locked iron box and asked him to keep it safe. He said he'd return in a few years. He never did. Inside that box were 3 pages of handwritten ciphers and a letter explaining what they contained. The location of a buried treasure hidden in 1820 in Bedford County. Gold, silver, and jewels taken from a mining expedition in the American West. The ciphers held the clues to 1. The exact location of the treasure, 2. The contents of the treasure, 3. The names of the people who helped bury it. Act 2. The ciphers narrator. The ciphers are numerical codes, long sequences of numbers, hundreds of digits long. Each number is believed to correspond to a word in a document, a type of book cipher. For decades, no one could break them, that is, until someone tried the Declaration of Independence. Using it as the key, the second cipher was cracked. It revealed, "I have deposited in the county of Bedford, about 4 miles from Beaufort's, in an excavation or vault, 6 feet below the surface of the ground, the following articles." It goes on to list 2,121 pounds of gold, 5,100 pounds of silver, and precious jewels, buried in iron pots. But the first cipher, which contains the exact location, and the third, naming the people involved, remain unsolved to this day. Act 3. The mystery deepens. Narrator. After Beale never returned, Robert Morris waited over 20 years before opening the box. In 1865, he passed the cipher